Folk Evolution! Now, today we are going to be reviewing Black Dresses. Black Dresses are a duo from Toronto. We got Rook and Devi McCallion, two musicians with very fruitful solo projects, and Black Dresses, they've just built up a huge fan base on the internet, worshipped by many, pretty understandably because they've got a really interesting kind of spin on electro-industrial they're doing, where it's all noisy and lo-fi and sloppy, but it's also really poppy and fun and explosive music. And they actually disbanded a year ago, so this is kind of interesting that a year later they're releasing another album. Not exactly sure what's the backstory here, if they wrote some songs before they broke up and then they were like, hey, these songs are really good, so let's just put it together and release it as an album because we don't want to let these songs die. Or maybe they're pulling a Death Grips where they're saying they're broken up, but they're like not really broken up or something like that. I don't know, I'm not here to speculate, I'm here to review the fucking music. So let's go ahead and start by taking a look at the album cover. This is a really beautiful album artwork. It's kind of interesting because a lot of Black Dresses artwork have really captivated me in different ways. Not necessarily artwork I would call beautiful, but certainly captivating and something that sticks in my head. Well, this one actually I think is just straight up like a really nice piece of art. It looks like an artist clearly put a lot of time and effort into making this, and it's just pretty. It's just a pretty piece of art. It's nice drawing. I don't know, I kind of get Bloodborne vibes from it. I've been playing a lot of Bloodborne lately, so maybe I'm biased there, but you know, it reminds me of like a video game I like a lot, so of course I'm gonna say I like the album artwork. Now let's talk about their motherfucking music. What is this? What do you call this? What kind of music is this? Is this dubstep? Is it electric? What is it? Well, I'll tell you, it's very polarizing music no matter how you look at it. I swear to God, there's gonna be a lot of people out there that are gonna tell you that Black Dresses are the greatest artist in the past decade. They've got such a great, lots of music that's so innovative, the way it blends together industrial with pop and metal and all these other genres. And then there's gonna be a lot of other people who tell you, you know what, this music actually sucks, it's stupid, I hate it, people are buying into the hype when it's not even that good. It's very polarizing is what I'm trying to say. You either love it or you hate it, seems to be the consensus here. And if you listen to this album just for a few minutes, it's gonna be very clear why exactly they are so polarizing, because they're making a lot of very bold creative decisions. Bold creative decisions that are gonna rub some people the wrong way. The vocals are a little off key and they're using some auto-tune here, and the vocals sound like the lyrics are just so sloppy and like they're tired. The vocals are gonna turn a lot of people off, especially if you're transphobic, because both these artists are trans. But to some people, the sloppy and imperfect vocals are going to be just a way to amplify the emotion, the distress, the rawness that's really, coming through in their vocal delivery. This album is certainly relying a lot more on personality and character and just kind of feeling like you're part of the fun. Like, these two artists, they have great chemistry. It sounds like they're having a lot of fun making music, and honestly, it feels like you're kind of there with them, helping them make music too, which is lovely. But like I said, it's gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way. And likewise with the production. I mean, the production, it's doing some really cool shit here. Not saying these bands are similar to Black Dresses, but Black Dresses could totally, go on tour with fucking like Poppy or like Death Grips or like Mindless Self-Indulgence or even fucking like 100 Gex or something. You know what I mean? Those bands that are, very internet popular, bringing in some more abrasive elements into the music too, but also somehow managing to have somewhat poppy appeal here and there. Yeah, Black Dresses, they're a band that's really pulling it off pretty damn well, obviously, given the fan base that they've built up. And these abrasive genres, honestly, when Black Dresses are fucking going hard, this fucking maximalist, just fucking pumping everything here. You got these freaking industrial drums that sound like old school electro-industrial, like Skinny Puppy, which is great. You got like some vocals here that are so pretty and gentle and melodic and pretty and emotional, and then you got freaking like harsh, like metalcore screams. I would definitely say that kind of is one thing about this album that's a little bit different than the other albums, is that it's really fucking like gonna be a little bit more guitar driven, some real like metal riffs kind of slipping in there too, which is why I actually wanted to compare it to Poppy, because Poppy did that with her latest album as well. And there's a lot of creative decisions that Black Dresses are gonna be making through this album that I think are fucking stellar. I love the extremely vulgar lyrics they use in the song Bulldozer. Like, that is like just like it's like hilarious, but like also goes along with the music really well. Like it's captivating And again, another decision that they're making that some people are gonna love and some people are gonna hate. I love the song, for instance, Heaven, that like actually has some like really like kind of ethereal almost like vocals, like kind of like dreamy. It's like there's definitely some moments in the song I'm feeling like almost like a little bit of dream pop influence come through. I really like the song Can't Keep It Together. The way that song like builds and develops over time, like the way it starts off with that guitar and then just like really evolves into something else by the end of the song, I think is really interesting, and it just goes to show that this duo, they're creative. They've got some really sick songwriting skills. They're not here to come over and write some clean little songs and tie it with a nice little bow. They're here to fucking express their creativity and try different things, and I definitely appreciate those creative decisions, and I think that's one of the reasons why this band has been so successful. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like, the bottom line is, when I'm listening to this album, I ask myself, am I enjoying this? My answer, if I'm being totally honest, is like, no, honestly, not really. Yes, that, you know, creative decisions, yes, raw emotion coming through, whatever, but like, you know, there's a few things that are just, you know, like just turn me off. Like, okay, the vocals. Yes, I understand the vocals aren't supposed to be perfect and clean and every note's supposed to be sung perfectly, but honestly, I do get the impression that sometimes they like recorded a vocal take and they were like, you know what, that sounds good enough, let's just move on, let's just get this album finished, and they didn't like retake the vocal take to get it as powerful and perfect as possible. The lyrics, sometimes, you know, they've got some good lyrics here that are very honest emotionally and you know, sometimes even like a little like, you know, pretty like contemplative about society and stuff like that, about hope and all these different themes. You know, they've got some good lyrics going on here, but sometimes they feel a little half-assed too. I was honestly just like not super captivated by the vocals from start to finish. I didn't like how it went from like whispery and tired and kind of monotone but slightly off pitch, and then boom, you got these loud, harsh, abrasive vocals. It kind of, I just know, it just felt a little grating to me. The production is really compressed and really grating. It's just like, I don't know, I just don't really find it that pleasant to listen to. When I listen to this album, I'm simultaneously kind of bored, but also getting my ears hurt. It's like kind of like fucking like sitting in math class as a middle schooler when you're really fucking tired and cranky and you just want to go to sleep, but you have the teacher's voice who's so grating, just continuing to talk. It's like a frustrating and miserable situation. I kind of feel that way when I'm listening to this album, honestly. So it's weird. It's like I got this intellectual part of me that, you know, acknowledges some of the cool stuff going on here, but then there's just like me being honest. As a listener, I don't really enjoy this. Combining all these together, I'm feeling like a 5.4 out of 10, right in the middle. Not one of those people who thinks that their, you know, geniuses deserve 9s, 10s. Definitely not one of those fucking assholes that think this is terrible music that's just 0, 1. I'm putting it right in the middle at 5.4 out of 10. And if you don't like my opinion, well, go fuck you. And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I give this a 5.4. Please like, comment, and subscribe. My channel is growing very fast because of you, because we just passed 3,000 subscribers. And we're gonna have a little party to celebrate in a little bit. But first, we must say goodbye. So let us go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Bye, everybody.